Welcome aboard this salvage ship with a space captain driving it. One of the biggest nerds around. Let's end this song with laser sounds. Pachoo, 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 pachoo. Hey, remember how I thought I turned the autopilot on before I transmatted to my room to do that video? I didn't. I ended up plowing the SnickleFritz through the orbiting ringlets of a small gas giant. And it's just fucked now. I'm pretty sure I lost the internal cameras on impact, but when the alarms went off, I didn't panic. I just maintained composure and dealt with the situation. You kind of need to be like that to run these outer sectors. You can't let a little mishap freak you out. You just gotta be a professional about things, deal with your shit, and move on with your day. Exactly. Anyways, back to the zombies. The 2000s saw a bit of a resurgence in the genre, and there's a few gems like Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, and 28 Days Later that I'd definitely recommend. Dawn of the Dead, Planet Terror, the Resident Evil franchise. The 2000s churned out a buttload of zombie movies. This probably says something super cool about the collective unconscious of the decade, but let's not look too deeply into that. This is also the decade Walking Dead became a huge hit on TV until we all got bored and stopped watching. Starting as a comic book, it eventually made its way to TV and even spun off a couple series, though if I'm being honest, after getting bored around the appearance of Negan, I've only watched the first couple episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. I'll get to them, eventually. And that's about where my viewing ends, honestly. Meanwhile, zombies were all over other media, like comics and in novels. The internet is just rotten with fanfic about the dead, and YouTube has a bazillion little amateur movies that can take you down a rabbit hole of vastly disparate quality. There's some full-on terrible shit, and I'm as guilty as anyone, but some really good stuff, too.